Miss Harney, can we publish 712A? Can you identify for the jury who it is you recognize in this photograph? Light, meth, and La. Which one is Light? Light is the second to the left. Meth is in the middle of La and Light. Which one is La? All the way to the right. Who is Meth? Meth was the GM. I want to show you what's been marked. Government Exhibit 712D. Do you recognize this? Yes. How? It's Light, La, and 2 Fly-Tay. Government offers 712D. No objection. No objection. 712D is received. Miss Harney, can we publish 712D? Can you describe for the jury where is Light in this photograph? Light is all the way to the left. Where is La? He's the third person to the left. And who is 2 Fly-Tay? Tay was a hound. And which one is he in this photograph? All the way to the right. What positions did 2 Fly-Tay have in the gang? 2 Fly was the high for the 220. I want to show you what's marked Government Exhibit 3. Do you recognize this exhibit? Yes. How? It's Don P. Do you know Don P's real name? No. Government offers Government Exhibit 3. Any objection? No objection. Government Exhibit 3 is received. We also offer Exhibit 3A and 3B, which are nameplates. Any objection? No objection. No. 3A and 3B are received. When did you first meet Don P? In 2011, in Allerton Park at a powwow. What is Allerton Park? It's a park in the Bronx. Again, what is a powwow? A meeting. Did you speak with Don P during that powwow? Yes. What did you speak about? I first met him. We had a couple of words with each other. And he told me if I had problems in the Greyhound, that he would send people up to the Greyhound. And if he had problems in 220, for me to send people up there. And again, the Greyhound, what is that? Harlem. What is 220? Bronx. When Don P said if you had problems in the Greyhound, he would send people, what problems did you understand he was talking about? I mean, beef with anybody. Any type of beef. What do you mean by beef? Judge, I would object. It seems speculative at this point. Overruled. Have you heard the term beef before? Say that again. Have you heard the term beef before? Yeah. What does it mean to you? It's like arguments, disputes. At the time you first met Don P, what was his position in the Bloodhound Brims? Don P was the high. Of what? Of the 220s. During your whole time in the Bloodhound Brims, what positions did Don P have in the gang? The acting GF, and he had no positions at one point in time. As the acting GF, what role did Don P have in the gang? He basically do the same things La did, but he had to go through La first. Approximately when was Don P the acting GF? Right before La came home in 2011. Apart from La Brim, Light, and Don P, during the time that you were a member of the Bloodhound Brims, who were some of the people who had leadership positions in the gang? Showtime, 10,000, O-Dog, Top Dollar, Meth, Gestal, a lot of people. Is that an exhaustive list you just offered? No. I'd like to show you what's marked Government Exhibit 4. Do you recognize this? Yes. How? That's me. Government offers Government Exhibit 4 and 4A. Mr. Adams, what is your nickname? Measy. Government offers 4B as well. Government Exhibit 4, 4A, and 4B received. Can we please publish Exhibit 4? I'd like to show you what's marked as Government Exhibit 15. Do you recognize this? Yes. How? It's O-Dog. What was O-Dog's relationship with BHB? He was the high O20 of the Greyhound. What's O-Dog's real name? Saeed Kaid. Government offers 15, 15A, and 15B. No objection. Government exhibits 15, 15A, and 15B received. Can we please publish? Thank you. I'd like to show you what's marked Government Exhibit 6. Do you recognize this? Yes. How do you recognize it? That's 10,000. What was 10,000's position? 10,000 was the acting GF around 2010. Acting GF of what? Bloodhound Brims. The whole organization? The government offers Exhibit 6 and 6C. No objection. Government Exhibit 6 and 6C are received. I'd like to show you what's marked Government Exhibit 14. Do you recognize this exhibit? Yes. Who's in this exhibit? That's Puff. Who is Puff? Puff was acting member of the Bloodhound Brims as well. Who is Puff close with in the Bloodhound Brims? Light. The government offers Government Exhibit 14 and 14B. No objection. When you say he was an acting member, what does that mean, an acting member? He was active. He is a member. Okay. I believe he said active, I think. Is that correct? Yeah. Any objection to 14 and 14B? No. No objection. 14 and 14B are received. I'd like to show you what's been marked Government Exhibit 11. Do you recognize this photo? Yes. What is that? That's Meth. What was Meth's role in the gang? Meth was the GM. When did Meth become the GM of the gang? When I caught a violation in 2012 and I came home, she was the GM. When you say caught a violation, what do you mean? I got violated for parole. How many times have you spoken with Meth? Numerous of times. Government offers Governments 11 and 11B. No objection. No objection, Your Honor. Government Exhibit 11, 11B received. When you were a member of the gang, when you were a member of the gang, who were the godmothers of the Bloodhound Brims? Well, you had Nikki and Kickdoor, and you had Meth. Could you say those names again? Nikki. Nikki? Yes. And Kickdoor? Yes. Your Honor, my colleague just passed me a note indicating that it is 1:30. I'm happy to keep going if the court wishes. Does anyone need a break right now, or can we push through? Great. Please go ahead. I'd like to show you Government Exhibit, what's marked as Government Exhibit 8. Do you recognize this? Yes. How do you recognize it? That's Top Dollar. Who is Top Dollar? Top Dollar he was like the old 20 for the Greyhound. The government offers Government Exhibit 8 and 8B. Any objection? No objection. No objection. Government Exhibit 8 and 8B are received. I'd like to show you what's marked Government Exhibit 17. Do you recognize this photo? Yes. How do you recognize it? That's BX. Who is BX? Here's another little old 20 for the Greyhound. Who brought BX into the gang? Just all. The government offers Government Exhibit 17 and 17B. No objection. No objection. 17 and 17B are received. I'd like to show you what's marked Government Exhibit 18. Do you recognize this photo? Yes. Who is it? That's my little brother. What's his name? Holiday. What's his real name? Stephen Adams. Who brought Stephen Adams into the gang? I did. What was his rank in the gang? Like the 3 stars. Of what? Greyhounds. The government offers Exhibit 18, 18A, and 18B. No objection. No objection. Government Exhibits 18, 18A, and 18B are received. Your Honor, it's actually 18E and not 18E. All right, 18E, received. I'd like to show you what's marked Government Exhibit 30. Do you recognize this photo? Yes. How do you recognize it? That's Geronimo. Is that the same Geronimo as the one you testified about earlier? Yes. The government offers Exhibit 30, Governments 30, and 30B. Any objection? No objection. No objection. Government Exhibits 30 and 30B are received. I'd like to show you what's marked Government Exhibit 43. Do you recognize this photo? Yes. How do you recognize it? That's Nikki. What was Nikki's role in the gang? The GM. Government offers Government 43 and 43B. Any objection? No, Your Honor. No objection.